Hi guys, it's Andreas, Sonic Mainliner with another Vinyl Finds update. It's been a couple of weeks since I've done my last one, and I was on holiday, and I tried to respond to some videos. Sorry, it's been a long day. First day back to work, so it's been a bit of a adjustment kind of day. Anyway. So yeah, I watched some videos. I haven't responded because for some reason the YouTube iPad app just doesn't let you put comments on, which is just bizarre. There are some comments that I need to respond in my own videos, so apologies if I haven't responded. There's a couple of people that I need to respond to. I'm usually really good at it, but yeah, I'll get back to you. Anyway, general update. Some of you may or may not know. The time has come, and the landlord has decided to use the flat that I live in, so it's moving time. So I need to move these basically. So it's been really good fun buying them over the years, but now I have to move them, and I need to find a flat that will actually fit all this and my stereo and everything. And it's just, yeah, nightmare, because I don't know if you're from the UK or lived in the UK, but flats and houses and all that kind of stuff, unless you are loaded, they're very small. They are probably the smallest in Europe, and in London is just, yeah, the situation is terrible. I mean, unless you're a millionaire, then you probably won't get a good sized place. Um, yeah, so I don't know. I'm searching. I have a couple of months, but yeah, wish me luck. I hope that I find something that is sizable. I hope that I don't damage my records during moving. And yeah, it's crunch time, I guess. I have been expecting it. I knew it would happen, but sort of happened unexpectedly. Pretty much the way that these things do happen. Anyway, new records. You're not here to listen to me moan about me moving. Last time I was telling you about some CDs. I will start with CDs. Sorry, it's like anticlimactic. It's like, oh, new finds. You're here for the record. Here are some CDs. But yeah, as I said last time, I went to FOP, which is a record shop here in London, and they had used CDs for £2, and they were used CDs, but they said that they were refurbished, whatever that means. I mean, they look pretty new to me, to be honest. Anyway, probably changed the boxes. Who knows? So I picked up a bunch, and here is one that I got for like £2, right? So for £2, 100th Window by Massive Attack. I've shown their third album. This is their fourth album. I'm pretty sure this is the fourth album. I haven't done any research, but I'm pretty sure this is the fourth album. And yeah, I mean, yeah, this is quite dark. I mean, it's pretty much on par with the previous one from this one. Um, what's the name? Mezzanine. So it's pretty much the same kind of deal. A little bit more indie rock kind of sound. Not indie rock, but rock kind of sound. More guitars, things like that. I got this one, which I never owned for some reason. Tokiwoki by Air. This is their, I want to say the third album, but fourth, fifth, bloody hell, I don't remember. This is excellent though. This is amazing, amazing, amazing album by Air. I mean, you need to have at least 3 albums from Air, I think. This is one of them. The first one, obviously, and one that came that was a reissue, I think. How is it called? It has a really nice cutout sleeve, and it's yeah. can't remember the title, but yeah, this is definitely one to get. I mean, it has Cherry Blossom Girl, Venus, Surfing on a Rocket. Yeah, brilliant stuff. Classic Manchester album, Screamadelica by Primal Scream. Um, I don't know. I never had this. This is one of those albums that when it came out, sort of like went like that. Reason being that it was very dancey. It's classic through and through. I mean, don't take me wrong. This is really good. But at the time that this came out, I was like into guitars, and still am a bit more into guitars. And I always got confused with these guys because they looked very rock and roll, but they played dance music and they had soul vocals and all that. But just yeah, brilliant. An album that I always had on CD, and I gave to a friend to play on a party, and he lost it. So yeah, Weezer, their first album, Blue Album, or whatever they want to call it. Yeah, it's first album. Classic indie rock and really good guitar work, really good guitar heavy kind of sound in guitars, and classic indie songs here. I mean, Buddy Holly, it's just really nice. Funny thing is that it's very light and very poppy, but I think that there's like a dark kind of underpinning with the lyrics are very just bizarre in some cases. 07, this came out in 2000, I want to say. Yeah, 2001. Now 07 came at the same time as Air, I think. Their first, no, is it Air's first album? 99, 98. Don't remember, but they were talked on. People talked about Air and 07 on the same breath almost, and they were classified as, same kind of sort of music, like a bit electronic, a bit loungy, a little bit like that kind of thing. Not as strong, but a good album to have for £2. What the hell? Yeah, bring it on. And then lastly, two albums that one that I sort of enjoy. I'm not big into hip hop or anything, but there are a couple of tracks here that I like. And as I said, for £2, yeah, why not? The Fugees, the Score. Sorry, Fuji La is the song. The Score. Classic 1995, 6, something like that. Yeah, Wyclef Jean, Lauryn Hill, and who's the other guy? No idea. Anyway, some classic like hip hop tracks from back in the day. Yeah, I've streamed it quite a few times last year, so I was like, yeah, well, why not get it? I don't mind having it on CD. And then The Streets, original pirate material. Reason why I got this is I could stream it, but there has my affection for the Sleaford mods, and some people have drawn some references saying that oh yeah, this sounds like this. They do sound like a lot of things, but yeah, I do get it, but on the other hand, no. Still, I mean, yeah, it's sort of classic kind of British indie, I guess. Anyway, enough of the CDs. On to vinyl. I did buy some things. I went to where did I go? I forget. Anyway, I went to a record shop, a physical one, and I got me. I've been to a few actually, and I didn't buy anything. Not that I knew that I was moving, because I found out last week. But yeah, I went to those record shops a week before. But I went in there and just window shopped and didn't buy anything because I didn't find anything interesting. However, I found this. This is the Carl Hector and the Malcoons and Sahara Swing. This is sort of, I get a dig of this, Afrodelic crowd funk featuring members of Poets of Rhythm and Whitefield. So yeah, Afrodelic crowd funk. Is it accurate? Afrodelic, definitely. Funk, yes. Electronic, yes. It should have that. I guess that's where the crowd rock element comes into. And certainly a really good listen. So really good one. Check this one out if you're into that kind of stuff. One that Chris Alvear made me buy. It's this one. It's Connection and Third Eye. I think that both Chris's actually, because this was shown by Chris, John Coltrane 69, and soon afterwards it appeared in one of Chris Alvear's videos, and then I was like, yeah, this is something that I need to check out. And then I checked it out and I liked it, and then I forgot about it, and then he showed it again, and then I was like, yeah, well, might as well get it. I found it for a good price. So really nice jazz combo here. These guys, 6 guys, came out in 1997. This is their issue, obviously. Chris Cole showed the original as per usual, but this is a really nice reissue, and this is really nice sounding jazz. I'm not big into jazz, but I do dig some jazz every now and again. Speaking of some jazzy sort of funky releases, which I'm not big into, but an interesting story. It's something that pretty much everybody knows. Leon Lau and that Rongen sound. Now this is the Left Ear Records. I think it's from who released it. I don't know. I have no idea. Anyway, thing is, funny story about this. It came out. I did check it online. I was like, yeah, it's alright. I mean, it's fine. And for some reason, I could find it on Amazon and other online shops for £26. And I was like, you know what? £26? No way. I mean, it's alright, but I don't think. This is sealed. I got it today, actually. I just received it. So I was like, no, £26, no way. So because on Amazon, it says, oh, you get this, you watched this item, whatever, and make suggestions and whatnot. And then after like a month and a half, maybe after it got released, I could find it for £21. I still didn't buy it. Then like a month before, a month ago, it was like £17. I still didn't buy it. Then a couple of weeks ago, it was going for like £15. And then I started considering it. I was like, yeah, well, maybe I should get it. And then last week, I saw it for £8, brand new from Amazon with download, as they do. £8. Could I say no? No, couldn't. So I bought it. Yeah, sometimes it happens. I mean, if I don't like it, I can just sell it. It's fine. One that you should be aware of, if you're not aware of, you should be looking on the lookout for. Now, this has become available since Friday. Boomkat is apparently out of stock, and it's I think it's the 3rd release from Matsuli. Matsuli. It's Batsumi and all that. So this guy is Dikho Haba, 1971 revolutionary spiritual Afro-jazz sounds from Exile. And the Natives. No, it's Nibiko Zala and the Natives. This is like the dude. And I checked it online, and it's like excellent spiritual stuff, basically. And it's on par with the other Matsuli releases. The previous release, which was the 2nd album from Batsumi, I wasn't very interested in, but this is excellent. Do check it out. Again, this is sealed because I just got it today, so yeah. And 3 more records. This is a long time want. I had it on the want list in Discogs for what seems to be forever, and copies didn't didn't appear. I couldn't find any used or new or anything. Came out in 2006, and it's this one. It's the Low Frequency in Stereo, and The Last Temptation of. This came out on. This is, I think. This is again. It's sealed because I just got it today. Yeah, it's the first day back. So, what the hell? I would have swore that this is. It says 90 records 90. I don't think that is. Anyway, this is a Norwegian press. I didn't know. I thought that it was Swedish for some reason. Anyway, this is a seal 2006. It hasn't been reissued. I always thought that it was on subliminal frequencies. Subliminal frequencies. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, I thought that it was released from that label, but apparently it's not. Yeah, it came out in 2006, and this is really nice, spacey, indie kind of rock. Yeah, highly recommended. Do check it out. Yeah, came out, as I said, 2006. It was limited. I don't know how many copies, and in Discogs there were 2 sellers selling sealed copies like last week. Right now I have no idea. I got it for what I consider to be an okay price, around 20 pounds. So yeah. And last but not least, because this is my channel and as per usual I have a lot of reissues. This time I have originals as well. Come on, I mean, it's an original. It came out in 2006. Yeah, yeah. I have and I have these guys as well, which is again, it's our original because it's new. It just came out now and again, which is quite bizarre because they usually do reissues. But yeah, so 2 reissues. One of them I had when I was a youngster, a young metalhead, and the other one is one that I wasn't aware of, but I just had to have because it's one of those things that you have to have. Now, the first one, Dayside, and same title. This is a band from Tampa, Florida. Apparently Tampa, Florida was the place to be if you were a death metal band back in the day. Came out in 1989. I want to say 1990. No. Yes, 1990. 1990. This is the reissue on Roadrunner. This is like classic death metal. I mean, it was, yeah, Dayside and Scott Burns. Scott Burns was the producer, god producer of that part of the world, and whatever he did was just amazing. He produced the records for Sepultura and, you know, other bands, and you know, if he did the production, you had to get it. And yeah, this is classic death metal stuff. So this is amazing. Yeah, when I first bought it, I didn't like it because it sounded a little bit thin. But over time, I really enjoyed it. And to be honest, I'm really stupid that I actually sold it because I had an original, and it's just a big shame that I did. Stupid of me. I was young, you know, things happen. And last but certainly not least, a record that, you know, yeah. I've shown an album in my last update from Immortal. It was pure Holocaust, but now it's the iconic Battles of the North. This is the 2013 reissue. It is very undeath black metal kind of way of doing things with heavy cardboard, which is just doesn't. Yeah, you don't expect records like this to come in heavy cardboard, but this one does. From Osmos Productions, you know, lovely black metalers here, white vinyl. As I said, I haven't opened it yet. I haven't played it yet. I have spun it virtually through Spotify quite a few times, but with these records, I think that you need to listen to it through vinyl to get. I'm always on black metal. My experience listening to the thing on vinyl is much better than streaming it. It just doesn't. Yeah. So yeah, absolutely classic second wave of black metal from Norway. I want to say Norway, and I am potentially correct. Yes, I was reading about these guys as well because I have one book on black metal. But look at this cover. I mean, aren't they adorable? Here, like, oh, he's so sad. He looks very sad. I would be sad as well. I mean, he's wearing nothing and he's in the snow with a guitar and he has nowhere to plug it. With a bass, actually. Bass guitar. And he has nowhere to plug it in. Yeah, I'd be sad as well, mate. Sorry. Cute. Anyway, yeah. I mean, you don't get it more iconic than this. So yeah, and that's Immortal and Battles of the North, which is, as I said, I probably will be enjoying a lot more than on vinyl than streaming it. So yeah, and that's my update. As always, a bit of a mix of everything. I mean, electronic, indie, jazz, black metal, you name it. CDs, my God, the Antichrist. These are the Antichrist. It's not Immortal. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. As per usual, like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it. Subscribe. If this is the kind of thing that you're interested in. Unsubscribe if you think that was a complete waste of time and I should give you your time back if I could. I can't, sorry, you wasted your time. Stay subscribed for more of this and leave your comment. I promise that I will be responding, and to those people that haven't responded yet, I will be responding shortly. Yeah, and that's it. I don't know what updates I will be doing. Probably I will be doing, maybe a now spinning one, potentially. I have to wait. I have to do viewings, which means that afternoons are pretty much taken, and taken up doing that. And who knows? Well, we'll see. Anyway, wish me luck, and I'll see you around.